I manage all of the customer services systems. I look after my council services, all our telephony, anything that the customer services team use for any of their systems. I also look at other systems across the authority as well. I actually manage MCS across all of the council. So that's waste and refuse, complaints, street cleansing, grounds, as I say, customer services, residential parking. There's lots and lots of services that are using our forms and our systems, from social services to education. So the first phase was to replace like for like. We had a CRM system, a customer relationship management system, that had been in place for a long time. We needed to replace that. We also had an unsupported online forms which needed to be amended and changed. So we took My Council Services and replaced our CRM system and all of our online systems at the same time. Within a 6-month period, we'd actually changed all of that, trained all of our staff and integrated all of our services and online forms into the system. The team are excellent. They have no IT skills, which might become a bit of a shock for some, but they're actually all customer service based staff, and they had knowledge of the services, they had knowledge of the customer, they had knowledge of what actually we needed at the front end of our service.
Well, I was involved in a number of things. The first was building the forms for the contact centre. That was the major thing. Then there was online forms for customers to use online, so it was making those easier and more streamlined to how they were before. And then I got involved with the waste team, which was putting in cab technology for the waste crews to make their jobs a lot easier when they go out collecting bins.
The second phase was using the functionality that was within My Council Services to allow us to improve and move forward. So allow us to go into other service areas, promote the service and provide them with a system that allowed them to be able to manage their workload effectively without actually extra cost. It was, within our platform, the team were able to build and develop all of the things that they required. We also looked at systems where we could replace and rationalise. So there were a number of systems, again, that had been in the council for a long period of time, where we decided actually using My Council Services allowed us to give a very holistic view of the customer, and it would allow us to develop into the service. So our waste and refuse system was quite old, and we looked then to replace it straight away with My Council Services. It gave us the ability to have the contact centre access the same information as the service areas, and we've effectively just built on that. My Council Services offered us the ability to replace our customer relationship management system, allowed us to replace all of our online web forms, and it gave us the functionality to integrate with all of the systems that we currently had in the service areas.
It is a lot more user-friendly compared to how it was before, both for the operators working in the contact centre, both from a customer point of view. It's a lot more straightforward to access and to complete. It looks a lot more professional than how it was before, and it's made life a lot easier for a lot of the back offices and service areas using it.
I got an ageing workforce, so I thought this was going to be quite a big hurdle for us, but surprisingly they've adopted really well, extremely well, over my expectations.
I like the ease of functionality, the ease of use, the ability, the fact that everything is very similar in the way that it's set up. So once you've done or created something, then it's very easy to replicate. So the support that you have as well from the team is excellent. They give you a lot of important information back, but also they give you guidance which allows you then to know the next time how to actually resolve your issue.
Very easy to use, yeah. With everything in one place, everything's usually just a few clicks away. So even just from turning it from an English site into a Welsh site, all I have to do is just press a drop down and just change it to Welsh, and therefore I can just assist the customer straight away from there.
So basically, we come in the mornings, I use the tablets, check the guys in, make sure they're in. Once we've done that, do a vehicle check on the tablet. Brilliant for that, because that means there's no paperwork. If there is any defects that I need to report, hence then I can do it here on the tablet. No paperwork, nothing running around everywhere, and it's a really good system. It's easy to use, and it's good.
I think it's good because, as I said, we can see all of the requests that the customer has put in. We can see their address, their email, their phone number, all of the customer details. It also means that when a customer phones us, if they've spoken to another agent previously, we can see details of the conversation they've had, which allows our handling time to be a lot quicker, a lot more streamlined and a lot more efficient for the customer and us. So I actually manage our residence parking permit team, so it's made the process a lot quicker for us because our team can view all of the permit applications we've had in from their systems. The team are able to see every aspect of the application, whether that's the evidence, whether that's the customer details, their parking zone, all in one place, rather than previously where we had to check spreadsheets and use, I think, up to 3 different systems for one application.
We have managed and implemented all of this ourselves with the help of Abavus. But generally, if we have the guidance, we can actually manage and maintain them and build it ourselves. And it's exceptional because, as I say, it's a customer services team, and we've managed to develop this across the authority, and we'll still continue to do so. We have continued with our integrations into a number of back office services because they are large systems that are likely to remain for a little while, and they'll be in place. So we have integrations that are actually within those systems. We have developed or replaced a number of systems across the council, including our residence parking system, our blue badge system. We've incorporated Tell Us Once. So lots of things that were either manual or on alternative systems have been included into the system. Again, we're working with Grounds for mobile working. We're working with our complaints team who utilise My Council services for the whole of their system. There are so many services across our authority now that are using the system in varying ways. So, educational psychology, social services, grounds, everybody seems to have something at the minute that we're doing for them. It's a really great working environment, and the working groups that we have with the other authorities mean that we, get the most out of the system. So we're all sharing ideas, even sharing forms. You can share all the forms that you have on the platform.
Flexibility is the key to this system, that we can just keep adding basically whatever we like. I come up with an idea, a form or a document, and it's just added to the system quite easily. From day one, when I first spoke to yourselves, I had a vision in my head with the experience. I knew exactly what I needed, and I kept asking, can we? And it was yes, yes, yes. And I was like very surprised, can we actually get this system up and running? And I can sit here today comfortably and say, yes, we have.
From the outset, they have been so engaging and so easily approachable. We are able to contact them. We've known all of the staff right from the beginning. We've developed very close relationships, and they're never far away, so if you need them on site, they're always there. The support team are excellent, and they provide such a great service. Even if there's something that we can't work out ourselves, they're very quick to lend a hand. It's been really, really positive, and I actually promote this a lot because it's very rare that we get such a good relationship with the supplier.
Really easy to use. Definitely do it. Simple as simple. There's no paperwork. As far as the tablets go, as far as the software goes, as far as everything that you need to use on that system there, definitely without a doubt, perfect way to go.